Painster back again. This is Painster. I just want to do a video. I haven't been doing a video in a while, and I was looking online about them Bugout vehicles, and my take on that is, I mean, if you're gonna bug out in a vehicle and you're living in the city, it's gonna be hard to get out. I mean, everybody's rushing out. I got two trucks here. I have an '88 Bronco too. I picked this truck up for $400. It's got 100,000 miles on it, 102,000 with a 2.9. And a little rotted out. Just the door. The rockers are good. I got the doors over there for $80. Oh, she runs good. And I also got this behemoth. This is a Dodge Ram, a 96. 318 under the hood. I ain't got too much light in here, but that's what she looks like. It's got 35s on it. Good meats. Came with a toolbox. Truck's in pretty good shape. Got the stacks on it. And you know, another thing about, I did a video about how getting cheap cars, and yeah, I got the trike in the back. Kids are riding last weekend. Guy told me, he says, this is the same guy that was busting me about cheap cars. Oh, you can't get cheap cars. And he tells me, all right, well, you can get a cheap car. Let's see you get a cheap truck. I said, well, that's my truck. I said, well, I'll see what I can do. I said, you know, I'm not really into buying trucks right now because of the gas, but I'll see what I can do. He says, oh, well, you know people from a deal and a lot of people don't. I said, well, I'll see what I can do. So I went to Craigslist. Everybody can get on Craigslist. You don't have to be a dealer to buy off Craigslist. I bought this truck off Craigslist. I paid $1,600 for this truck. Tires on this truck. It's not a good view. Tires came with this truck. These tires new are $250. I would say there's $200 of thread on them. So there's $800 in tires on this truck. The stacks, they're 7.5-inch diesel stacks. Kid paid $935 for the kit, and that's without install. So I paid $1,600 just for the stacks and the tires. I got the truck for free. Four-wheel drive. Excuse me. Four-wheel drive. Came with dual antennas, CB, all the good stuff. Timing cover was leaking on it, blowing coolant out, and the parents bought him a BMW. He went to a college, and his mom didn't want him going to a job interview in his truck, so they bought him a BMW. So he was asking $25 for the truck. Actually, he went to East Stroudsburg University, and he went down to 18, and I tried to get him down to 16, and he wouldn't do it. But his parents are like, you know what? I got $1,000 in the tires. And, you know, we paid almost $1,000 for the pipes on his birthday. Let's call it 16. Get it out of here. So I gave him $1,600. Drove the truck home. Had no heat. So it's pissing coolant. So put a new water pump on it. Coolant gasket. Timing cover gasket. I put that new on it, and new fan belt, and she's race ready. And he put some stuff in there to try to seal it up, and he clogged the heater core in it, and I fixed that. I blew some air through it. So yeah, it's race ready, inspected. If you look back on my old videos with that maroon van that I bought for, I think it was $800, and I sold the conversion van, and I made $27 off that, and so I paid for both vans, and I made a profit there. So I drove the van for free for a year Put 20,000 miles on it. I sold the van for $1,200. The total cost I got in this with inspecting it and everything is $2,600. But I sold the van for $1,200, and that was all profit. I drove it for a year for $20 worth of brake pads. So take $1,200 off of that, the truck. I have $1,400 in this truck, and you know, it's a nice truck. So can you still get them like that? Yes, you can. It takes a lot of time. You got to be near the computer. Don't be, when you see a deal, you jump in your truck, you jump in your car, and you go. You buy it. You know, don't wait around because nothing sits around on Craigslist. So anyway, back to my story, the Bugout vehicles. What would I choose if I was going to bug out? I would choose the Bronco too. Why would I choose the Bronco too? Because you can make it right off the highway and go through the woods. You're not going to be able to keep your vehicle when you're bugging out. That's not going to happen. Unless you got a wood-burning vehicle, and that's the best thing to get. That's the best vehicle. Diesel, I don't want to hear about diesel. Okay, there ain't going to be much diesel around. You're not going to find a lot of vegetable oil, and that's all going to be hoarded up. Wood-burning vehicle would be the best. But this, I would run this off the highway. I can get in between trees with this truck. It's so small, it turns so sharp. I'd probably put like a jerry can on it, full tank of gas, get me to where I want to be, strip her down for shelter. You know, I mean, I wouldn't even think about having a vehicle when you're bugged out or you're hiding from somebody. The truck, way too big for a bug out vehicle. I mean, way too much on gas. You're not going to clear anything in the woods. You're going to get hung up. I mean, it's got a level kit in it. I mean, it's pretty high. I mean, it's not real high, but it's high. I mean, it's got a big bed space and stuff, but not ideal for a bug out vehicle. This truck, like I said, I paid $400 for it, and the only thing I put on it was tires. It's got 3950s on it. I mean, it sits pretty high. It's got a stance to it. I'm going to put the doors on it and 2 fenders and just hit it with a $50 paint job or something. I don't even know. I mean, just probably spray bomb it or something. But it's a fun little truck to drive around. And it's not new by any means, but for a bug out, I think this would be perfect. Unless it's a wood-burning truck. And we get in a wood-burning truck, you get with all kind of mechanical extras on it, and maybe something, if you had something like this, a bug out truck, maybe if you had a conversion kit that you can pull along with you and you convert it in the woods or something, bring your tools, you know, that would be an ideal way. But to drive around now as a wood burning truck and it's your daily driver, not a good idea. So a lot of people are going to say, well, we need diesel and diesel this, diesel and gas. We're going to run out of fuel. So I would not plan on riding your vehicle around the woods. I mean, you're in the woods. What do you need a vehicle for? You know, cut it up, use it for shelter. You know, use seats out of it. You know, just use it to get somewhere. I mean, they're both four-wheel drives. It's four-wheel drive. It'll go places where, you know, I mean, you know, a lot of places, but with a winch, you can get in some weird places with it. So I haven't been on in a while. I haven't been building anything, but I'm sure I'll get back doing things and just give you a little update of what I'm up to. Like I said, I got my Dodge on and my van's gone and the maroon van's gone and what was I going to say? I'll show you the interior of my truck. I don't know if you'll be able to see it much. That's the interior of my truck. With the wood grain dash. I don't like the newer Dodges because the dash brakes on them. They just crack. The other thing with the newer Dodges is the 4.7s. They're junk. They're junk motors. They're expensive to replace, like $2,000 for a used one. I mean, they're just highly wanted motors. The 318s are a dime a dozen. The trannies are a dime a dozen. The trannies are junk in Dodges. We all know that. But if you take it easy on it, it'll be fine. I'll give you a better video of the truck. It's in the garage right now. It's raining out. I don't know if you can see the tailgate or anything. It's got a little artwork on the back. Green Reaper. The toolbox came with it, and it's a decent truck. So, and for $1,400, what I got in it, I'll get that all day. So if I drive this truck for 3 years and I put it out for $1,500, this truck will go, and I do it for free. You know, no payment, no car payment, and who needs a new truck? You know, you buy a truck like this. I mean, it's not that bad shape. It's not rotted out. Looks nice. You know, you're in it for $1,400. You know, you're not in it for 20, 30 grand. You know, the truck does have a lot of miles on it. It's got 205 on it, but it's not bad. You know, runs good, and it is what it is. This is the 88 Bronco too, pretty good shape. $400, like I said. This bumper is low. They don't have a spot of rust on them, on the bumpers. Just the doors rotted out on it. Yeah, and the rockers are good. You believe that? And if you look on eBay, they want a lot of money for these trucks. I don't know why. I mean, but I got the doors there. They're not rotted out. Got them for $20 a piece, and I'll be throwing them on. And I've seen a couple new fenders for $50. I'm gonna snatch them up, throw it on there, and throw a cheap paint job on it, a spray can or a roller, and be done with it. Maybe have $700 in it. That ain't bad for a four-wheel drive SUV with 100,000 miles with a 290. You know it's gonna hold up. And they say these tick. This thing don't tick. And you can tell she's old, but she ain't bad. Yeah, sorry for the lighting, but so that's what I'm up to. I'll probably be building another bike soon. I don't know. Looking at a old Rupp mini bike. So I don't know if I get it for cheap. Maybe we'll be doing something on that. As the camping thing goes, maybe next year. I'm still working on getting everything, my financials up and everything. So I'm probably going to get another conversion van, and we'll go from there and do some camping. So you know, I was thinking about getting a trailer and just pull it with this, but I'm not going to pull a trailer. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching there, YouTubers. Have a good day. Bye.